Best in the business. The ego.
That's ego.
Ego.
Ego hit y'all with another one.
Wow. Brian Norman opens up as the favorite to beat Devin Haney on the betting sportsbook. In this video, I'm going to take you through it, let you know what's going on like normal, and let's jump right into it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Listen, good fight in November. Really, you could have made it a main event, but it's a co-main event, and it's between Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. Now, I was skeptical about the fight happening, and I still have my beliefs in terms of how the fight happened, but I don't need to focus on it too much because they put out flyers and they convinced both fighters to fight. Everybody signed, so we have ourselves a fight. The fighters are in training camp. Brian Norman, I got a video coming because he looks in shape and he's training for the fight. Now we get information, or your boy Ego has gotten information. FanDuel has Brian Norman opening up as the favorite. It's not a massive favorite, but nevertheless a favorite over Devin Haney. Brian Norman Jr. is a -135 favorite to beat Devin Haney. Now, you guys can do your own independent research. Correct me if I'm wrong. Devin, I don't recall any other fight that he has had where he opened up and he was not the favorite. Now, I understand what happened in the Ryan Garcia fight, but you got to keep in mind, Ryan was acting like a weirdo throughout the fight, especially at the beginning. Remember, there was videos of Ryan and he was looking disheveled in a hotel room, looking like he was on some kind of binge, like he hadn't slept, like he was popping perks or something like that, right? So from a very early point in that fight, even at the press conference, Ryan was acting erratic and acting weird and kind of looking sweaty, and I don't know, he just looked like he was tweaking almost, right? And whatever caused that, I know for a fact people underrated Ryan being able to do anything with Devin Haney. That's why it was one of the most shocking upsets, not for me, because I know boxing and I'm the best in the business and it's not even close, right? But for others, it was considered a big upset for the year because of that. So even the Ryan Garcia fight where he did initially lose, Ryan popped dirty, Osterine, I've already made content about that. I'm not going to keep going over every aspect of it. But even that fight, you got to understand the lead-in. Devin was undefeated. Devin has coming off a Regis Prograde performance where he pitched a shutout, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, I can't think of any fight where Devin Haney would have been the underdog going into the fight. Even the fight with Lomachenko. Lomachenko was coming off a Jermaine Ortiz fight where he didn't look so great. And Jermaine Ortiz, I thought, beat Lomachenko. And then you look at Regis Prograde, although Devin Haney was moving up from 35 to 140, Prograde had a hometown New Orleans fight. It was his first fight with Eddie Hearn, and he looked bad, and he got dropped by Zorilla. So, yeah, all these other fights were completely different. And you go back to Linares and Jojo Diaz, they were considered, at least Linares, kind of like long in the tooth. Even Lomachenko. Jojo Diaz, he had already lost to Gary Russell Jr., etc. So Devin Haney, the names that he's amassed, he has never, in my opinion, faced a challenge that was like this. Now, I know that Haney actually goes, oh, but Ego, what do you mean? He was the youngest undisputed. I never said he wasn't the youngest undisputed. I said he had never faced a challenge quite like this. The reason I'm saying that is because name one fighter with these ingredients: bigger, younger, stronger on paper, that Devin Haney fought. Because again, Linares, Lomachenko, long in the tooth, they were considered like kind of older. And especially a guy like Lomachenko, Lomachenko is small. Like he's not the biggest 135 pounder. We know that. Ryan Garcia. Now he fits the power and the youth. He's about Devin's age. I don't think that he's really much younger because they fought each other in the amateurs. So not really younger, but at least he has power and size. But again, Ryan seemed very distracted and it didn't look like he was training. So that perception is reality. People seeing that. Why are they going to vote and spend their money on Ryan Garcia to do good? Versus Brian Norman, he's a active champion. He's undefeated. His dad has instilled confidence in him. His performances have been getting better. He's on a knockout streak. He's younger than Devin Haney. He's about Devin Haney's size. Surprisingly, Devin Haney somehow looks bigger than him, even though this is the second time Devin's moving up and he looks bigger than the guy already at the weight class. But all in all, Brian Norman, he's on a different tear than Devin Haney's past opponents. Jojo D is another guy, kind of small. He looked kind of small next to Devin Haney, right? This is a dangerous fight. Brian Norman cracked Jin Sasaki in Japan and left him like rendered unconscious in his own homeland. And that dude was pretty tough. Devin Haney can't get hit like that, So I'm looking forward to a good fight. The odds could change as we get closer to the fight. I don't know that they will, though, for a fight like this. Rightfully so. Devin Haney has never fought at the full-fledged welterweight division. And, why would the odds really change? Unless, like, Brian Norman, I don't think he's going to go the Ryan Garcia route and start acting weird. I don't think he's going to start posting videos like drinking bottles of alcohol like Ryan. He looks to be a gym rat. He looks to be in shape. This is a different fight. I'm trying to tell you. This is a different fight. So I will give props to Devin Haney if he's able to beat Brian Norman. Brian Norman, for him, he hasn't had a name like Devin Haney. So this is his opportunity to prove that you weren't just doing that to them guys because they were unheralded, little-known people. So I'm really looking forward to the fight. Your boy Ego will be locked. Subscribe for more dope boxing content, raw, unfiltered, real content. There's a lot of low-quality content in the sport of boxing, and I'm giving you high quality. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.